Test. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to grind the Porsche a bit at Imola. I do prefer BMW here, but I want to try the Porsche, get used to it. I was going to be driving the Brands Hatch LFM races, and then I realised they're actually once every 2 hours, not every hour, so I'm going to have to wait a bit for that. Oh, Cryptic TNG is on. So yeah, let's do a few laps, do some practice, see how we get on. Just trying to get good in the Porsche now. I had a look on Meter, and the Porsche lap times weren't that far off the BMW, so if I can get used to how it handles here, that would be good. Sorry. Let's try. See what lap times we can pull in this time. And unfortunately my monitor stand did... Whoa! This has a lot of oversteer compared to the BMW. What was I going to say? Yeah, the monitor stand didn't arrive because of the delivery strikes. So it's not coming till Monday, when it should have come yesterday. But I received part of it, the second box, which is like the 2 arms. But I haven't received the main part of the monitor stand. That doesn't come until Monday. So nothing to do with GT Omega. Just the delivery service is on strike, so I won't get it until Monday, which is really annoying because, as you can see from behind me, I moved my room around so I could build it up. Built up the 2 arms, expecting the rest of it to come later on in the day, maybe 2 different delivery services or something. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till Monday to get the monitor stand, which is a little bit annoying. Right, let's see what we can. Lap times we can do. This is very oversteery compared to the BMW, so I really need to watch my steering inputs. Definitely think my lap times will be a bit slower than the BMW, but I do prefer how well this car rotates. Just need to practice it a bit. Apparently this quali setup can do up to a 30-minute race, so that's fine for the, because it's only a 25-minute sprint race for LFM. Wow, it's really nice over this curbing. Much better than the BMW actually. Yeah, very slow lap there. Can do 41s in the BMW, so I need to at least be doing 41s. Need to get used to the the rotation of the Porsche. As soon as I brake there, it's got very low brake bias, which is actually quite good for the rotation, but I need to watch my steering input so I don't keep doing that. Because the BMW has a very high brake bias compared to the Porsche, so I need to work on the steering inputs there because I keep putting far too much steering lock in. Past 3, so still got another like 45-ish minutes. It's interesting how it feels over the curbing. Feels very stiff over kind of the rumble strips on the end, like there. The wheel vibrates a lot, but then over like the chicane it feels quite nice. Yeah, like there it feels really nice over the high curb, and then over the low curb it feels horrible. What's that Audi doing? That Aston's the fastest car on track right now, and the Audi's just completely blocking it. What's going on here? Is there some rivalry between these two teams or something? Seems to be an awful lot of blocking from that Audi. Goodness me. Nearly took the rear off the Aston there. Whoa, that was definitely deliberately trying to take out the Aston there in retaliation, I think. That looked very much like he was trying to take out the Aston. What I do need to try with the Porsche is the HIMO setups, because Malowski makes the HIMO setups for Porsche. So it would be interesting to try them. I think it's like 30 quid for the full pack. And if I'm going to Aston as my next main, Porsche as my next main car, it might be worth it. At the same time, I do like to make my own setups. But since this is a new car, I could do with some good setups to start off with, whilst I get used to the car. So about a second slower than what I am in the BMW right now. It's about a second slower than what I can do in BMW. So I can do 41 mid to high in BMW, so got quite a bit of work to do in the Porsche. Really good pace is low is low 40s, so I'm miles off where I should be. Really should be like a low 41 to be honest. So I need to put some practice into this car. Bit of a slow track exit, not track, it's because I read the chat message there. Slow exit out the final corner there. So we need to find like 1.5 seconds in this car. Oh, the curving, too much. Gonna return to garage, need more fuel. And fresh tyres. How long we got? Still got another decent amount of time here, but yeah, need to improve quite a bit in this car. Thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. How's everyone doing today? As you can see, we're trying to grind the Porsche. I was supposed to be doing Brands Hatch, which we will be in like 2 hours or so. But I didn't realise the Brands Hatch LFM races are 1 every 2 hours, whereas the Imola ones are 1 every 1 hour. So I'm going to do an LFM Imola race and then an LFM Brands Hatch race, hopefully. If we have time, I'll hopefully be able to do both of them. Should be able to, I'll just have to then run into the Brands Hatch lobby. But yeah, right now I'm trying to find a bit more pace in this car here, because first time I've driven it in Imola. And I can do 41 mids in quali with the BMW. So I need to find a bit more pace with the Porsche. I think next week is it Silverstone? Which will be pretty much rubbish in this car compared to BMW. So I'll see. Maybe the races every 2 hours will be better, I don't know. Maybe a better track for Porsche. Main focus is getting my safety rating up so we can do the Pro Series next season. Yeah, I need to find at least 1.5 seconds, to be honest. This is a decent setup as well that can do 140s mid, so it's all my driving that I need to improve. Oh, I've touched the gravel. Bit of a better exit up the hill there. I'm amazed how good it is over the curb in there. Feels better than the BMW. gained a wee bit of time through that chicane as well. A bit better than the previous lap. Oh, got on the power a bit too early there. Lost the rear's grip. So half a second improvement. Still want to find like a second. But at least it's an improvement. Too much curb. It's going to unsettle the car. Yep. Lose a bunch of time. Still neck and neck on the Delta, but far too much curb through the second part. Through the second corner, I should say. Tried to take a bit more speed into turn 1, but got my line a bit wrong. Oh! Oh dear. I understeered just where, as he started to stop in the exit. That was a close one. Oh, too much curb. Oh, I managed to change the view whilst trying to save the car.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And hit this pit limiter as well. Tyres are wrecked. Let's get some new tyres on. Got about 25 minutes, then we'll be able to actually do the race. But yeah, I need some new tyres because I completely wrecked them there. But yeah, at least improving, but we've still got a lot of time to find. I'd like to find at least a second in this car. I mean, really we want to be doing high 41s race pace, to be honest. So we need to keep practicing and keep improving with this car. I think this is going to take me less time to get quicker than the Aston, that's for sure. Doing 12 hours of Spa race actually on December 10th as well, so that'll be interesting. I think that was the wrong gear there.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Terrible line through there as well.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, accelerated too early there. Oh, completely messed up my line there. Tried to take a bit more speed, but wrong line. so far. I think that was a bit wide for track limits, to be honest. That was nice. Flying through there. Gained a bit of time. That was slow. Gonna lose about a tenth through there. That was slow chicane.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Could have braked a bit later there. I think I should. That was actually. Not sure if I should have been in second or third there, but third seemed to allow me to take a bit more speed on corner exit. So maybe try it in third this lap. Oh, wrong gear. Should have been in third. That's going to mess up the first sector a bit. Should have been in third there. Shouldn't have shifted down into second. But I got a much better exit, so I've actually gained time because I got a better exit around turn 3, didn't touch the gravel, and I just messed it up. At least we know there's time in turn 3. Bit too much braking there. Can actually take that section, those two corners there, with a lot less braking. The first right-hander I brake usually to reduce the speed,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
and then I brake again for going just before we go up the hill, but you don't need to brake as much for the first right-hander there. Excuse me, please. This is the one that blocked the Aston, so I'm just going to create a gap. Because there's a very low chance that he'll let me go. Let me just check the time, 10 to 4. Still got a decent amount of time till the race. Still got like 20 minutes.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
No! Too wide. Ah, don't have enough fuel for another one. Took too much speed there. Wanted to see how much speed I could take through there. And completely messed it up. Let me just check when the server opens. And let me just check. So server opens in 23 minutes. So it's about 15 minutes. That's 25. So should just have enough time to be able to do the Brands Hatch race, so we can do the Brands Hatch race also, as well as this Imola race, but we just won't really have much practice. But it's fine because I'm not really worried about getting my ELO, which is like my pace, up. I'm just mainly concerned about getting my safety rating up a bit, so yeah. So yeah, 23. Do another 20 minutes in the practice server till there's an hour and 30 left. Then we'll go make sure that we can find a server, etc. Make sure we're signed up correctly. Pace isn't too bad, to be honest, for first time trying this car here,
Yellow flag ahead.
considering how much I drove the BMW. Not that far off pace-wise. Wrong gear there. Second and fourth. Can actually take that first right-hander with just a small lift in this car, to be honest. I'll try that in the next lap. See how much time I can gain. Because of the rotation of the Porsche, I can take that first right-hander there just before the right-hander that goes up the hill. I can pretty much take that with just a small lift. So I'm going to try that in the next lap, see if it's actually quicker. So obviously it then means that you've got to brake more before the hill, but I want to test it and see if it's quicker or not. Obviously the less you can brake, the better. So we need to test it this lap, see if it's actually a bit quicker or not. Could have taken more speed into turn one there.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
No! Messed up the hairpin. That chat completely put me off. Shouldn't brake there, I was going to try it with just a throttle lift. At least we've got, now this will be a bit better to compare it to. Oh, I messed up the chicane. Really bad. Should have trail braked a bit more there. Completely messed that up. At least we've seen that there's quite a bit of time through this lap. If we can just get the sectors all hooked up together. There's quite a bit of time. Oh no! My PC's... I've got Task Manager open and I can't see a thing. Oh, stupid thing. Task Manager opened when I went to press the tab button on my keyboard. I managed to open up Task Manager, which came up on the middle of my screen so I couldn't see, and then I hit the wall whilst trying to close it. Right, we'll go out again. But yeah, we can see where the lap time is. There's a lot of lap time in the laps. We just need to get it hooked up a bit nicer.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Hello Josh, how's it going mate? Trying out the Porsche at Imola for the first time to do some LFM racing. In free practice right now. I'm trying to actually get the sectors together. Still a decent chunk. Well, our potential is like maybe 3 or so tenths slower than the BMW, which isn't bad. Than what we are in the BMW. But I want to really be low 41s. yeah, just trying to get the lap time together. The Porsche doesn't feel too bad here, to be honest. I know the BMW's better at this track, but Porsche isn't too bad. How's things with you, Josh?
Yellow flag ahead. Good job.
Too deep. Too much speed through there. Completely messed up the turn 2. The exit of it. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's really that slow here. I mean, oh, he was early. He was very slow there. Whoa, goodness me. Why is he so slow there? Yeah, I looked on Popplemeter to get the setup for this because this is only my first week driving it, so I'm not any good with the setups for it. So I thought I'd download one off of Popplemeter. I'll just move out of the way here. This setup was only like 3/10 or 4/10 slower than the quickest BMW setup, which isn't bad. I'm good, how about you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I was getting a monitor stand yesterday, so I moved my rig around, as you can see, and then because of the strikes, I bought the triple monitor stand from GT Omega, and they send it to you as the one single monitor stand, and then they send you the 2 arms that make it a triple monitor stand, because you can buy them separately, as a separate box. So I received the second box with the 2 arms in it, and I haven't received the first box with the main stand in it because of the strikes for delivery services. They only sent out one package, which was the 2 arms. So I don't have the main monitor stand yet, so I had to put my rig back, and the main part doesn't arrive till Monday, and it should have been here yesterday, so that's a bit annoying. I'm getting a rig when we move in February. Oh, nice, that'll be good. Do you know what you're getting yet? Oh, wrong gear there, I think. Actually, third wasn't too bad, but I should have been in second. So revs were a bit too low up the hill there last time. So much traffic in these practice sessions.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Just back off there. So yeah, what rig are you thinking of getting, Josh? Do you know yet, or will you just see once you move what you can what you've got space for and stuff?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Car on the left.
That
Clear on the
Porsche
left.
is extremely laggy. To be honest, a rig I wouldn't say helps your pace, but it does help with comfort and also you get better feel through your wheel. Like on my desk, the desk height moved so much that I lost a lot of force feedback feeling. Whereas with a rig, you get a lot more feeling. When I first got a rig, it felt like I was using a different wheelbase. And also it's a lot more comfortable of a driving position. So it's better for like endurance races and stuff. I don't really know if it really improved my pace. It's maybe a bit better because your pedals don't slide around, but you're not gonna like set a new personal best because you got a rig. If you got some new pedals, you might. New pedals definitely improve your pace. Well, they did for me anyway. Yeah. That was one of the first things I noticed with the rig, was how much more comfortable it was, the driving position. Almost felt a bit more, almost natural with the driving position. Do you know what rig you're going to get yet? Oh! Too much braking there. That was a big mistake by me. Completely oversteered it. Still got a lot more pace to find. Yeah, it will definitely improve the enjoyment of it. Right, let's have a look. Got another like 10 minutes and then we need to be in the lobby, so let me check what time the server opens. Don't know why there's so much chat in the chat, it's really distracting. 10 minutes and then the server actually opens, so yeah. Nice. Yeah. Imola is not fun to hot lap in. I'm not whoa, what are you doing? That BMW. I slowed down because there was some guys about to start a lap, so I got out the way. What was that BMW doing? I was laughing because he hit the pit lane exit and he just went straight out onto the track and took out someone. I slowed down because they were about to start a lap, so I was getting out of the way. And he just overtook me and took out. I'm not sure if it was an Audi or an Aston. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, Imola is very hard to hot lap. As soon as you like think, I'll try taking a bit more speed around this corner, and then you clip the curb. Whoa! It's just instant death. If you clip a curb wrong. It's very frustrating. Misano's probably my favourite track to hot lap, to be honest. Misano. Maybe Brandsatch as well. Yeah, I saw you're signed up for the World Cup race at Kailami. The Bathurst race is like the qualifiers for it, isn't it? Unless it's a different Bathurst race you're talking about. I saw you on the entry list because I was looking at possibly doing it, but I won't be able to, just with work and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think Ballas have got a lineup as well for it. But yeah, I'm leaving the job that involves me working weekends and nights. I'm leaving that job end of the year, start next year. So that'll be great for league racing. I'll have so much more time. Because obviously leagues are usually in the evenings, so I'll have so much more time. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll be gone within like a month or so. Whoa, BMW so slow on the braking there. Well, this lap is gone. Ah, nice. You got internal qualifiers or something for which of the lineup drives, or I can't settle that. Behind this guy is too slow. Get rid of this Audi. Yeah, are you on one of the lineups for one of the cars, or do you not know yet? Why is everyone in the chat, honestly? I'm not supposed to be in the chat for these. Right, let's try and actually get a hot lap, and then we don't know yet, but most likely. Nice. Bathurst is always exciting for an endurance race. So much can happen at Bathurst. I'd quite like to do a 12-hour Bathurst race.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Oh, too much sausage curve there. Messed up. Oh. It's looking like that was a nice first sector as well. Oh, nice. He's really fast as well. You were pretty sure he was in CDA, and I raced him in I think the NLR Cup as well, and he was really quick in there. You guys just drive BMW, don't you? If I remember correctly. That was a really sketchy line through the chicane, but I gained like 3/10. I don't know how I did that there, but I gained 3/10 through the chicane after messing up the first sector. And I'm going to go deep into the final corner and lose it all in typical Cody fashion. Yep, lose it all in the final corner. Yeah, very quick driver. I've seen him a number of times. Right, let's come out of this and get ready for this, for the race. That was annoying that I messed up my first sector so bad that lap. No, was it the first or was it the middle? No, it was the middle, sorry. It was the middle sector I messed up that lap. Yeah, 3/10 lost in the middle, and then I messed up the final corner as well. If I hadn't messed up that clipping too much of the curb here and the final corner, that wouldn't have actually been that bad a lap, to be honest. At least we're improving in the Porsche anyway. Still not as good as we are, as fast as the BMW lap times we can do, but that is definitely an improvement. Try shifting later on the straights. Yeah, I'll try that. Don't really know the RPM very well this car, so I'll try shifting a bit later. Ah, I thought so. That's my teammate, Marcelo. Thank you very much for the follow there. I thought I recognised that name. It is my teammate. He's the one of the SRO guys. I can't remember. We've got one that did the SRO Europe singles, and he got like P8 in the championship overall. Can't remember if that was him or one of the other ones. I think it was him. So that's Marcelo. 99% sure it was him that got P8 overall in SRO Europe. I think he's the quickest on the team, to be honest. Or one of the quickest, I'm not sure. But they drive Lamborghini because Ballas has a partnership with Yep, that's the full name. Thank you, Josh. Because he has a partnership with yeah, it was. Alright, cool, thanks. I couldn't remember if it was him or one of the others. In Silver Sprint. Yeah, VSR, because we've got a partnership with them. It's only Lamborghini that ballast drive in the VC. It's not VCO, in SRO, and that's for the sprint and for the endurance. But I'm pretty sure they race under the VSR livery and everything, not the ballast one. But yeah, it would be nice if Lamborghini was a bit of a faster car overall. It's not that bad. I've driven it at like Kyalami, and it's good there. But like overall, it's not one of the quickest cars on the game. So it would have been nice if they had a partnership with like Porsche, something like that, or BMW or something. We've got a minute and then the server opens, so we'll see how we get on. Find a bit more pace at the end of that lobby. I think we can do mid 41s. So we'll just have to see what we can do in this qualifying session. Again, I need to get my safety rating up, so that's my main focus. Yeah, I would agree it's definitely better since the latest patch. So it'll be interesting for the next. Is Marcelo in our lobby? Oh, Marcelo is in our lobby. So he is. He's only got a bronze license and 4.4 safety rating, so he must just be starting. I'll need to tell him to join the actual ballast team on LFM because he hasn't joined it yet. But yeah, I would agree the Lambo's a bit quicker now from what I've seen of it. So it'll be interesting for 2023's SRO Esports, the new BOPs and stuff, what it's like. Another car that I noticed was the Mercedes at like Kyalami, because Mercedes previously was quite slow at Kyalami, whereas after the latest, was it the latest patch or the patch before, the Mercedes is now better at tracks like Kyalami. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of are the top guys in SRO are going to pick for car choices, or if it's going to be the same and it's just going to be different drivers at the top. I'm not sure. Right, split one, hashtag 30179. We'll join this. Where is it? Hashtag 30179. Connect to that. I'll sign up for the Brands Hatch race also. That's in 41 minutes, so should just have enough time to join that. I think might not get much time to actually do a good quality lap, but we'll at least get into them. Yeah, that is the thing with the contracts and stuff. But it will be interesting to see if any teams that are contracted to certain cars, if any of them get faster or slower, etc. with the new BOP. It's interesting at like Spa, like the M6 is now quicker than the M4 at Spa. The M4 is still a very good all-round car, to be honest. Like if someone was just starting out on ACC, I would say BMW is probably one of, if not the best car to start with on ACC. BMW or Aston. I would say the Aston's this, at some tracks I would say is a bit more competitive than the Aston, but that's just my opinion. There is some tracks where the Aston's very competitive at, like Indy and stuff. But like for an all-round beginner car, I would say BMW is probably one of the best for especially starting. BMW best all-rounder, yeah, definitely. It's fairly easy to set up compared to some of the other cars. It's quite easy to set up. It's competitive at most tracks. Some tracks it's completely OP, like Silverstone and Monza. And then it's also fairly stable as well, which is also good for starting. So I remember watching commentary and someone said it's like the BMW M4 is like a cross between the Aston and the McLaren, because it's still very competitive, but it's also got good stability, so it's kind of a good all-rounder. Let's see what kind of quali lap we can get here, guys. I'm not sure what the track conditions are. Let me just... Oh, it's a fast track, so... see if it goes optimal near the end, I don't know. Yeah. Nah, it's not that easy to set up, to be honest. It's hard. I would say some tracks it is hard to get to a rotation on it, but it depends what you do with the setup. If you have like some basic setup knowledge, it's easier than some cars. But yeah, it is generally doesn't like to rotate. Why is this Aston moving so slow? It is hard to get rotation out of it from some tracks. But I do find with some of them, if you like just do the basic kind of like stiff rear, soft front, high diff, then you can get a decent amount of rotation out of it. But some tracks it just is very difficult to rotate. On low wing tracks it's actually giga fast. Yeah, it is. It can seem to run very low wing. Yeah, I would agree. It's, to me it has similarities with the Aston for that. Like the Aston can run really low wing, especially even at tracks like Spa. The Aston can run a really low wing and still be quite stable and have good rotation. And the BMW is similar to that. You don't need a lot of wing for the BMW to be quick. So it's good on the straights as well. Especially at like Monza and stuff, it's good. That was a bit of a slow first sector of corners there. Please do not rejoin right in front of me. Came off the brakes too quickly there and settled the car. Came off the brakes far too quickly and just unloaded the rear of the car when I went round there. I'll read that chat message when we're in the home straight. Yeah, it's interesting that there is some low wing tracks it's not good, and some it's great at. I do agree it is a weird car. Right, that was a terrible lap. So let's try and get a better one together. Track is still fast. But yeah, that was an absolutely terrible lap. So let's try and see what we can do here. Actually get a good lap to go. Maybe a bit early on the throttle through there, I'm not sure. That sector was a lot quicker. Need to get the chicane a lot better as well, because I lost a lot of time in the chicane on the last lap. Open validate. Went too wide there.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
That chicane wasn't perfect, but it was better than the last lap, but still a lot of time in it. I think I maybe took a bit too much curb there on that lap time that we just went through. Try to rev it out. Actually, I'm shifting up to our exhaust shed. Need to rev it a bit now. Still pretty slow lap. Oh, that was deep. That was a very slow first two corners there. Oh, I messed that up. Let's lower the tyre pressures a wee bit and then go back out. Still quite slow. There's my teammate there, P5. Let's try and get a good lap together because we're like a second slower than what we were in that practice server.
Car on the right.
Did he just try and block me? I don't know what he was doing there. But to me that looked like he was trying to block me. I'm not sure. Still got 4.5 minutes left, so we've got time to go for another 1 or 2 final laps. Too much curb there on the left. Yeah, quite a bit off the pace right now. A lot more off the pace than what we are in the BMW, so need to keep that, so we're like a second off. What I would like to be up. That was such a bad first 2 corners there again. And mess up that left-hander again. Need to be a lot more smooth on the braking through there, because I keep hitting the brakes too hard and it just oversteers with this brake bias. Need to be more smooth when I go through there.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
And 7 minutes down, doesn't matter if it's invalid. That was a much tidier chicane, but wasn't valid. It wasn't on a valid lap. I think I'm braking too early for that chicane, for that left-hander, sorry. That chicane. Just need to brake a bit later for that second to last corner, and then just trail it a bit more. I think I'm braking too early. That was better first two corners. Nearly messed up that left-hander again though. Oh, too slow through there. Far too much braking. Didn't carry enough speed through that fast left-hander at all. It's annoying.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, what a terrible qualifying session so far. Don't think we'll have enough. Don't think we'll have enough time for a final lap either. It's annoying. Terrible qualifying session.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Need to improve my driving in this car quite substantially. At least we know we had a decent amount of pace in that lap, but just didn't hook it up together really well.
Session is now.
But yeah, that was a pretty rubbish lap time by myself. 42.6 should be 41s. I'm gonna send a picture onto the team chat of Marcelo. Just be like, oh, hello. So yeah, I need to try and make up some positions in the race because that was a terrible qualifying by myself. I mean, it's only 1.4 off the quickest lap, but I know that I had a lot more pace in that lap, so just didn't get it together very well, so I need to get a much cleaner lap. Right, let's load up fuel and strategy. How much fuel are we going with? 2.9 a lap. I'm thinking 45s. This car is better on high fuel, and I'm gonna just go 50, but I don't think we'll need quite that much. Tire pressures. Might lower these by 1 click each, just in case overheat the tires and stuff in the race. Got a minute left, and then we'll be able to jump in. Right, 17 laps. Saying 17 laps. I don't know if that's enough fuel. 17 laps. I don't think I fueled enough. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I didn't fuel the car enough. I hope that is enough fuel. What I also hope is that it's not by like 1 meter too short. That would be really annoying if I get to the end of the race and I'm like 1 meter too short. I think it's enough, but I'm not sure. I don't usually this is my first week of driving the car, so, and first race that I'm letting it, so fuel's a bit of a gamble. Let's see how we get on. Right, try to get a good start. We need to make up some positions because that was a terrible qualifying. Let's try and make up these positions as fast as possible without losing safety rating. Try and avoid the crashes.
Green light, give it all you can.
What a jump with this car.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Poor guy just hit the wall by himself. He'll be embarrassed about that.
Car on the right. Slow car.
What are you doing? Oh,
Clear on the
that was
right.
sketchy. I thought I was going to get taken out by that Porsche rejoin.
Car on the
Wonder
right.
if he was actually just
Clear on the right.
spinning and trying to stop it. I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't actually deliberate rejoin. He just spun round
Clear on the right.
and happened to spin back onto the track, maybe.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Getting that position back from the Audi with ease, and the Aston just killed the BMW. Completely spun him around. No mercy at all.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's not going to make that corner, surely. No, he does. Thought he was going to outbrake himself there. Right, let's see what the straight line speed is like compared to the Aston. Probably not very good. Yep. Oh, he's going to send it there. It was a clean send though. Good overtake. was hoping I was going to open the inside door there, but I never did. This is costing a bit of time. Let's try and pick a good place to overtake him here. Getting a good run through the chicane and then a hard brake down into the left-hander here is probably one of the best overtaking opportunities you're going to get in this car. Otherwise it would be turn 1 if you had good straight line speed. But with my straight line speed I don't think that's going to be... No! Why? So unlucky! Oh, tiniest tap on them straight into the wall and last place. Oh, I thought I just avoided it there. Oh, the Audi got spun round and I just touched him. I thought I'd done enough to avoid him. 18 seconds of aero damage as well. And down to last place. Safety rating and ELO down. Oh, that's annoying. Thought I'd... Oh, and I've got understeer already from that aero damage. No rotation there at all. Maybe it's more than aero damage, I don't know, but I hope it's just aero damage. It's very understeery. No, it's just aero damage, but it's making the car very understeery. That is so annoying. We're having a decent fight through the field and now I've just got understeer. Thought I'd gone far enough to the left. Just slightly clipped the Audi that got spun around there. Because it was before a straight down the last as well. Yeah. 145.8. Don't think we're going to be catching them anytime soon. Nice, they spin around and take each other out again. Three free positions. Still doesn't help our pace with this damage, but some free positions. Just try and gain a bit of this time back, but struggling with this aero damage, if I'm honest. Don't know why it's affecting it so much, but it just feels very understeery. And I completely messed up the curving there. Hopefully my safety rating doesn't go down after this race, to be honest. I guess it'll depend how many points I get for the collisions and off tracks. But there, as soon as I went to accelerate, it just understeered completely. So I had to then back off, which just costs time. Look at the amount of straight line speed I'm losing. This car doesn't have a good straight line speed normally, and damage, it's 10 times worse. This Assetto's catching me like a rocket right now. 17 minutes in the race, there's no point trying to defend. Can defend through the corners, the slow corners. Just as soon as we get to the straights or the high speed corners, cannot defend. I'm surprised the aero damage is affecting the car quite so much, to be honest. Watch the straight. I've got no straight lines to do this.
Slow car ahead.
He's got damage and he's still quicker. Thing is that we have to finish this race, because if we quit we won't have enough safety rating to do the Brands Hatch race afterwards. So I basically have to do this complete. It's annoying because we were making up some positions after my terrible qualifying. We were starting to gain some positions back. Going out the window now. Just check. 4:45, so should just make it in time for the other lobby, hopefully. And Brands Hatch one. We'll maybe miss 1 or 2 minutes of quality. Just, I cannot put the throttle down, there's so much understeer. Be able to go flat quite easily through there usually. Just have so much understeer. It's like impossible to get any rotation. And high speed corners where you need the downforce. Isn't that big a shunt either. The collision, so I'm surprised it's got so much bodywork damage. If it had been on the side, it wouldn't have been so bad, but it's right on the front, which I think was making it way worse than if it was just side on aero damage or something. Oh, come on again. The understeer is so bad.
Yellow flag is on, watch out.
This train of cars up in the front, there's been a few collisions from it so far. It's great to be in, but it is terrible for safety rating. If you're trying to build safety rating, you'll be in that train of cars up in front. There's just been collision after collision after collision. To be honest, where that BMW spun the Audi into me, that was pretty much caused a big part of the train because everyone was then bunched up. And we just haven't really separated, they're all still battling. Yep. Cannot put the throttle down. Hopefully we get a bit better luck at Brandsatch. So nearly avoided the crash as well, but just got caught in it. If I had a ton of safety rating, I would maybe just retire and jump into the Brandsatch race instead, but we've got to complete it, otherwise we won't have enough safety rating. And watch the straight. Usually this car doesn't have much straight line speed here, but with the damage it's just a joke. It's not that bad when there's no damage, but with the damage it's just unbelievably bad. And on the straight. Didn't realise it relied on aero so much as well for the cornering. I thought the Porsche got its rotation more from it being rear engined and the mechanical grip side of things. Whereas like a car like McLaren, you know, is heavily reliant on the aero, which is why the damage affects the McLaren so much compared to like cars like the BMW. And I kind of thought the Porsche was more, got the rotation more mechanically, but obviously still on high speed corners it's still very reliant on its front splitter, because you do have adjustable front splitter on this car. Some tracks it's at like a maximum on the setups. So obviously when that is damaged, you do get quite a chunk of understeer. Got enough fuel, thankfully. Did have a slight panic moment that we weren't going to have enough, but we do have enough. I think the fuel consumption was a bit off at the start of the race, so it gave us a wrong calculation. But yeah, we've got plenty of fuel now. Still got 7 minutes and then we can get into that Brands Hatch race. Very annoying, but this is looking like a good race until that collision. Yeah, I've got to lift off the throttle there for that left-hander. Cannot take it flat. Hopefully I haven't lost all my safety rating. Might be a minute or two late for the Brands Hatch race, but there's a 15-minute qualifying session, so we'll be fine. It's annoying we can't push to catch these guys. Just so affected by this aero damage. Just so understeery and slow with the damage, which is really annoying. Because we had made up a decent amount of positions. We'd already made up like 8 positions or something. Or was it 6? I can't remember. Yeah, just got unlucky with that crash. Almost avoided it as well. Two and a half minutes still to go. It's so boring when you're not actually battling anything. Yeah, we'll probably drop on this as well, which is annoying. Yeah, look how much the leaders are. 2 laps, I would say, left. I would say this one, and then we should be coming on to the final lap. I think. Yeah, I thought so. Penultimate lap we're on just now. To be honest, we could just let him lap us, but we're so far behind. I might just slow down and let him lap us because we're in last place anyway on track, and we need to get going for the Brandsatch race because it starts in like 2 minutes. So, but yeah, we were making up some good positions before we got the damage there, guys. So that was good. We can just pretend we were running out of fuel. The leader is there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There we go.
The leader has finished the race. Alright, check the flag. Good job. Did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Right. There we go. Just finishes us up a minute or two earlier. Right, let's have a look here. Session live, Brandsatch, split 1. We can jump into that right now, I think. Because we've crossed the line, it should count our result. In theory. There we go. I think that's us. Yep. Just in time as well. Just load up my teammate's setup. That looks a lot like the Haas team boss's name, to be honest. It looks a lot like it. His surname. At least we don't miss out on any time in quali, that's good.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right. Let's jump in. Try this setup out. Well, I have tried this setup out, but try it in this server. Optimum track, which is nice. 45-minute race coming up. I do really like the McLaren here, but a bit off pace in the Porsche. Porsche is quicker than the McLaren here, I think. But I'm used to driving the McLaren, so I need to get a bit more pace in the Porsche. Yeah, but we'll see where we come out in quali. 33 cars in this lobby. So we'll see where we are. Whoa! That was early. Obviously not pushing to heat up his tyres in his outlap as much as we are, because that was very, very slow.
There's a slow car ahead.
Okay, is people creating a gap or what? Come on then, go. Why is this Porsche at the front of the queue not going? Oh, there he goes. Come on, this is too late. We're not... Why are you not accelerating? This... Surely going to affect your straight line speeding. And then your car's unsettled, so yeah, you're going to start the lap with a low speed. Especially when your tyres are cool. I don't understand why you need to create such a big gap there at the start. Like, for example, mine right now, my tyres are too cool. This lap will be probably one of my slowest in the qualifying session, so I don't know why you would slow down so, why you would create such a big gap. Maybe going to get a bit of traffic from this McLaren. I think he's a bit slower. ZLO is quite low, so give him a wee flash. See if he lets us through.
Car on the left. Be on the left.
It cost us a bit of time, but this is our first flying lap, so it'll be slow anyway for
Be careful.
tyres and that. Oh, Cody accelerated far too early there. Yeah, this is going to be fairly slow lap, as you can see. Very slow lap indeed.
Well, the fastest lap so far. Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
That was too deep in the braking. Far too deep in the braking. Completely messed that up. Completely messed that corner up. Oh, invalid. Tried to gain a little bit of time back by pushing a bit harder through there, but went a bit too deep and lost the time. Quite a bit of time on that left-hander.
Slow car ahead.
Quite a bit off the pace, but that's what I expected. Really just trying to build my safety rating and get used to this car, to be honest. So main goal with LFM at the moment. Get more safety rating and get better in the Porsche. Oh, too deep. could have trail braked a bit more. Gained a little bit of time back there, but there's still quite a bit of time in the first sector.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh no, too deep. Ah, too much speed through there. Was trying to push and I just took a little bit too much and that was it. Straight into the wall when I corrected it, unfortunately. I can see we've got a big chunk of time in this lap, so I just need to actually get a clean lap and we should be able to move up the order a bit.
Car on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Clear on the left.
But yeah, 1.7 off. I know we've got at least a second in this lap if I can actually pick it all up together. Maybe 1.2, I'm not sure.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
If we can get the lap clean and tidy, we should fly up the order.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Might get held up by this McLaren, I don't know. Hopefully that's a big enough gap I've left him.
Yellow flag ahead.
Maybe I'll try to get a clean lap. Very slow there. Very slow first sector. Thank you. That was a terrible first sector though.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Need to get some lap time in the first sector, there's a lot of time there. Especially after that big block up at the hairpin.
Well done, mate. Cross on the best.
Yep, as I said last lap was a very slow first sector. 3.5 tenths up in the first sector there. Not perfect, but a bit better. Oh, that was terrible. I messed up that final corner so bad. Like 2/10 there.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
2/10 at least in that final corner, I'd say.
Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow
That
flag ahead.
hairpin
Be careful.
was a bit rubbish. Oh, and I messed up with that.
Lapping by, mate.
No, sorry. That was so close.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I have no idea how I didn't get collected there. Right, there's a bunch of cars separated by like 1/10. So I need to try and improve on the next lap. Try and get that final corner a bit cleaner. Should move up a little bit.
There's a slow car ahead.
About a second slower than what we can do in the McLaren. Oh, what was he doing there? He's just rejoined straight in front of that BMW. Yeah, I know there's quite a bit of time in the lap. Got enough fuel for another run. Got a car coming behind me. Try and create a gap. Only one more flying lap, so hopefully that's big enough. So much time in that final corner, it's depressing. 2/10 in the final corner. That was a bad first corner, I think. Messed up my brakes. So far, still bad. 10th down. No, we've got time in that final corner, but still we're nearly 2/10 down after the first corners, first sector, which is not ideal. And I'm going to go and invalidate. Sorry.
Clear on the left.
I tried to get back in a straight line. Just took out that McLaren. And we don't have enough time for another lap either. Oh, that McLaren's not making me happy. Tried to get the car back in control and facing a straight line, and I just took the McLaren out in the crossfire. That was my bad. I think if I just slammed on the brakes I would have still just spun out, but I just tried what I could there to avoid that, but couldn't do much, unfortunately. So yeah, bad quality by me. But as you can see, well, as I said, we had 2/10 in that final corner, so we know we could have basically been P10. So if we can, say, tidy up if we can keep it tidy, might be able to gain a bit of time, a few positions in the race. Right, that is it, I think. I think that's all we need. A Ferrari's miles side of everyone. But yeah, 36 cars were basically bang smack in the middle of the grid. Could have been P10, but it's what it is. Not bad for our first LFM qualifying in this car for the sim race series. As I said, we just did them for the sprint, but that's our first time doing it for the sim shop series, so not bad, not perfect. We'll keep improving, see how we get on in the race. Yeah, we just got 4 minutes to wait, 3.5, sorry, for it to go into the race. It's a long wait for these ones. Still got another like 45 seconds till we can ready up. Right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Try and make up some positions after, again, bad quali. But hopefully this time we don't get taken out whilst we try and make up positions. That would be nice. My report should come in for the last race if we lost safety rating. Nope. We did lose 52 ELO though, but our safety rating went up by 0.2. Obviously with these races being longer, we've got a higher chance of getting more ELO and safety rating, so we just want to try and make up some positions from where we qualified, because we obviously qualified quite low, and we also want to try and make sure we don't get any off tracks or collisions. to build our safety, because my main focus is to get my safety up to 6.5, because that's what the Pro Series are, 6.5 safety rating, and I don't know what yellow you need, but I need to get my safety up. Thank you very much for the raid, Mags660. Thank you very much for the raid. Need to sort out why the notification isn't coming through for raids, but thank you very much for the raid. Hi mate, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's good getting used to the Porsche new car this week. This is going to be my new main car, so just trying to get used to it. Doing some LFM, messed up quali, but going to try and get my safety rating up a bit. We can focus on ELO later, but just trying to get my safety rating up. So yeah, doing a 45-minute race here for LFM. Probably close the stream up after I've done this race, but we'll see how we get on. Just did an Imola LFM race, so we got a little bit of safety rating, but we lost a big chunk of ELO because we got someone spun in front of us. We nearly avoided it, but got unlucky and got hit down to last, unfortunately. Right, let's see what we can do here. We're going to need a good start. Remembering our focus is on safety rating and not building positions, even though I do need to make up positions. It's not the main focus. The main focus is just to get the safety rating up. How's things with you, Smags? Oh my days, the tires are so cold. Oh yeah, LFM rookies took me ages. They kept getting taken out. The amount of times I got taken out and had to retire was a joke. Right, so we messed up quality. We know we could have been top 10, so let's just try and get a good start here. Ah, nice. iRacing's quite good. Tried it a couple of times. Oh, rest in peace to the guy that got a drive-through at the start. Oh, that was early on the brakes by the Ferrari. I am... oh, that was a terrible rejoin by the Honda. He lost it on his own then, and I think he tried to correct it and just came back on track. Took out a few cars. We got very, very lucky there. I think we might lose safety rating. I think I hit the Ferrari, but we got lucky. If we had been a bit more over to the left, we could have had our car destroyed. We have lost a few positions at the start. With this BMW, we got quite compromised from that crash, but at least we didn't get involved in it. Best way to overtake at brands is honestly just force people into making an error. It's like such a good way to make up positions. Easiest way. Open pit window, so I'm not sure when everyone will start pitting. I think I'll stay out and go the long game. I mean, you can literally pit right near the end. I got a bit close to the Ferrari there, closer than I intended. BMW, please don't. Ram, what are you doing, man? Took out the Ferrari and hit us. There goes some safety rating. As soon as I saw the BMW into that corner, I knew he wasn't going to make it. I was already on the outside, so I couldn't really do much. Didn't know where he was. Don't know why he didn't go to the outside. Quite obvious what was going to happen there. Thanks, yeah, I just got the BMW there when he went a bit deep. At least that's a free position from the Ferrari, but was trying to just overtake him there, but BMW took care of that. Took himself out as well. At least we didn't get spun round. Kind of saw it coming, so I was able to almost avoid it. At least that's giving me a big gap behind me. We can focus on battling with these guys up in front. We have made up some positions at least, but have had some collisions, which isn't great for the safety rating. Just try and get the rest of it clean. Oh, so unlucky for number 26. That must be so frustrating too. I wonder if he's the one that got a drive-through. He's gone to circuit and then he's got to stop and go. I have had that before. I've got to stop and go and it's so frustrating. Oh, clipped a bit of the curve on the right there, didn't need to do that. Should really be doing that in second gear. Yeah, cutbacks are quite good. To be honest, cutback is one of my favourite overtakes to do. Yeah, it is annoying with the safety, especially when you get rammed. That's the thing that in LFM, usually I would lose my safety rating because people would ram me. One race, right? I finally got out rookies, first race in the Pro series. Well, not Pro, but the Coach Dave series. Split one, first corner, completely rammed, car undrivable. Had to retire and back to rookies. So annoying. Because I got rammed and then basically just collected by a bunch of different drivers. And then I lost my steering and everything. Couldn't get back to the garage. Had to retire. But yeah. I'm not sure what my license is at the moment, to be honest. I think it's iron something. I can't remember if it's plus or not. Do you do much LFM yourself? Or just focus on iRacing? Let's try. Someone's messaging me and my phone's going mad. Need to try and build up some positions here. Get some overtakes as everyone punches up.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, nice. I think I'm at like, I was 4.2 before we started this race. I want to get it up to 6.5, so. Nice. What do you do for iRacing? Do you do any leagues or events, or what are you into on iRacing? Because iRacing's got quite a lot of different leagues and cars and tracks. A lot more than ACC does. iRacing's a bit more like Project Cars 2 for the amount of cars and tracks. Need to try to get this. AMG were faster than him. Just need to get past him. Losing quite a bit of time stuck behind him. Especially in the dirt air. Oh, it was too deep. Yeah, I messed up the final corner there. That was bad. Nice. Ferrari Challenge is quite fun. And so is Porsche Cup. They're both on ACC, they're really good fun. And LMP, yeah, I've driven LMP once or twice. They're a really nice car. Got such high aero as well, don't they? Come on, AMG. That might be an off-track or a track limit, I'm not sure. No, that was dangerously close to the grass. Losing quite a bit of time behind this AMG. Really want to get past before those guys up in front start pulling away. Just trying to make myself look as big as possible. I have no idea how that move worked. I have no idea. The car just started sliding and the door just opened perfectly for us. I honestly thought I was about to spin there, but instead just big drift for the overtake there, guys. That was a bit sketchy. But finally got the position. To be honest, I kind of did that accidentally. That was not a deliberate overtake. I was just trying to make myself look as big as possible in the mirrors to try and get me to do a mistake. And I ended up making a mistake and somehow got past there. But yeah, that was pretty much an accident, that overtake. Yeah, absolutely all planned. Definitely planned that. Right, now we can start fighting through the field a bit. McLaren's good here, so it will be a challenge to get by. Oh, bit of curve there. Messed up. Hopefully that AMG doesn't get me on the straight, because as you guys know, the Porsche is not good in the straight line. Nope. Thankfully didn't mess up hard enough for him to get me. That Porsche up in front is going very wide. He's spraying up quite a bit of grass. I think he's P8 Porsche. Everyone's starting to bunch up. Not sure if that's a back marker up at the front there. In front of the BMW? I think it is, yeah, because there's a blue flag. He seems to be getting out of the way. Either that or it's a car with heavy damage. Oh, he's falling down. Oh, he's bunching everyone up. That Honda's going to be grateful for that. He's got a bit of breathing space. Good for us as well here. Got Britcar 24 Hours of Silverstone tomorrow on iRacing. GTWR is racing, so I'm slow compared, but oh well. Nice. Hope it goes well for you. 24-hour races are always good fun. So much can happen as well. Yeah, I hope that goes well for you. Got three. Oh, some battling going up in front. This is going to be a massive train soon. Those two cars up in front battling. Then us four here. This is going to be like a 6-car train soon. We can really gain some ELO if we make up some positions. Ferrari's boxing. That might actually be smart, to be honest. We've got 3 laps of fuel, so we're going to need to pit for fuel soon.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
We need some more fuel, and I think I'm going to box. I'm going to box in a lap or 2. Yeah, nice. BMW is it's good on the ACC as well. I'm not sure if it's ACC you're doing it on or if you're doing it on iRacing. But yeah, BMW is good at sourcing. Right. I'm going to pit end of next lap because I need more fuel. I would put enough in. Oh no! I nearly hit my car. No! I am so unlucky!
Box, we have to
Oh no way! Oh, my steering's gone. Oh, you are kidding me. Why? Oh, I can't steer. I cannot steer. You are joking. You have to be joking me. Oh, and I missed the pit box. Ah! No. No way. That is... yeah, on iRacing. Nice. Hope it goes well then. But yeah, M4 is really good at sourcing on ACC as well. That's so annoying! We were battling for the top 10, and there goes our safety rating and our ELO. This is what I'm saying. So unlucky sometimes. Oh, like there the McLaren just binned it, and we were just... I thought I was going to get an overtake there for the position, and he's just binned it and collected us. Ah, so frustrating. My car's so destroyed. Well, that's fun. That is really irritating. I mean, I would have picked the lap before if I had my fuel and everything ready as well. Should have followed that Ferrari in. That is really frustrating. Down in P30. Now we've had those collisions, we're going to have to just make sure we don't get any more collisions or off tracks, because otherwise our safety rating is going to drop. See, there, ones like that, that's when it's frustrating, because it's not your fault, you just got unlucky. And the McLaren didn't intentionally hit me, he's just spun it and you're just wrong place, wrong time. But it's just very frustrating when it just, like that, you're straight in the wall and it just destroys your car and your race. Like, wasn't like I got bad aero damage, I had no steering. Came into pit lane, couldn't turn left. That's why I had to go so low on the pit lane entry, because I actually had no steering. Wouldn't let me steer left. At least the car is fully repaired just now, so we can keep going. No, but I can't pause it at the moment. Right, 5 seconds to the next Porsche. Wonder if he was one of the ones at the start that also got taken out, I'm not sure. But yeah, if we qualified P15, so we're going to lose a bunch of yellow, which is frustrating because we were looking like we were going to be able to fight for like a P8 there, but one of these things. 2 races in a row, got taken out, pretty much race ending, and not our fault. This is a bit frustrating, to say the least. At least this is LFM and there's a new race every hour, or every 2 hours, instead of a league race where it's like, yeah, that week is down the drain now. With league racing, you know, if you get taken out on the race day, then that's it, you gotta wait for next week. Whereas at least with LFM it's just one of many races. I'll save the replay so we can have a look at the crash, but I think he's just spun on the grass or the curb, I don't know. But he spun on something and just straight into our path. I fueled the car far too much. He's catching the Porsche up in front, who has pitted, so that is 4th position. We are catching him. You can see him just after the McLaren. From 5.2 seconds behind him to, was that 3.8? 3.6 now. We were 1.2 seconds quicker than him on the last lap, so we are definitely catching him. We just gotta keep pushing. Shouldn't be trouble for these guys who are a lap ahead of us, because that's just because we got taken out. We were ahead of them before we got murdered, so we should theoretically have enough pace to stay ahead, basically. That Porsche looks like he's battling with someone. Slow Audi. This is the Audi that bunched everyone up earlier on in the race. It is 4th position because we're so far back.
Car on the right.
He's letting us through. Need to try and push to catch that Porsche.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. Gaining on the car now in sector 1.
12 and 13th. That Ferrari's going to be happy. He's got his pit strategy perfect. He's come out just ahead of that Porsche. Good pit stop strategy by him there. Down to 1.9 from that Porsche up in front.
We are halfway through.
Did lose a little bit of progress when getting past that Audi, but is what it is. he did get out of the way for us, so don't need to complain. Just need to keep pushing. Porsche is just, when it's not got tons of aero damage, has such good rotation. Don't really want this Ferrari to try and pass me, because if he does, then he might then slow me up. We'll have to wait and see when everyone pits as well, because we might gain some more positions from people pitting and stuff. But we have lost so much. 8 tenths quicker than the Porsche that lap.
Faster car coming up behind you.
That Ferrari getting that undercut done nicely on that Honda.
Cars approaching.
He's got his tyres warm, Honda on cold tyres. 6.2 seconds to that McLaren. So we might be able to catch him as well. Should be able to catch this Porsche in a lap or two. We'll hopefully not have to let these guys pass me, because if I let them lap me, I'm going to have to drop by like 2 seconds to let all 4 of them through it. He's flashing me, but I'm not convinced he's actually faster and actually going to be able to keep a gap. Oh, I've been that was close. I thought that was going to be instant death. Should get past this Porsche soon, and then we can focus on that McLaren. That Ferrari's P4 right now. Yeah, we must have decent pace then. Oh, mistake by that Porsche. Should be an easy pass here. Very difficult to hold it around the outside there. Oh, that was a slow exit. Should have accelerated up the hill in second there. Porsche also not got a great exit though. 3.5 seconds to McLaren. Should catch him fairly quickly. Still got 20 minutes left. Oh! Big slide, big slide. He's gonna have a look. Oh, that's wide, that's wide. And off track. Ferrari coming through. Oh! Why did he not... I went to turn in for the corner, he just did not leave me any space. It's going to be more safety lane gone. Turned in for the corner and he just drove like I wasn't there. Didn't leave me any room. This is why I didn't want to let that Ferrari through, because to let all 4 of them through now. And I'm not convinced that they're actually faster. I might just get held up by these guys. I might just try to stay with them, hopefully they catch the McLaren. Oh, hit the curb there. That curb has cost me a lot of time. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating. Now it's another contact, and it's... The thing is, right, is if you ram someone you get 4 penalty points. And if you have that tiny touch I had there with the Ferrari, you get 4 penalty points. So it's like, it can't differentiate between a tiny tap and a massive deliberate tap. Which is really frustrating, because like there, where it's just a misjudgment by me and the Ferrari, we'll both get 4 penalty points from that. Whereas if I deliberately ram the Ferrari, we'll still get 4 penalty points. So it's a wee bit frustrating like that. Like, how it still punishes tiny hits really harsh. Yeah, those guys are battling for the podium. The pace isn't that much quicker than ours, to be honest. Would have definitely been comfortably in the top 10 if we didn't have that collision with that McLaren. Who's that? Oh, it's one of the leaders. That's that Honda who was battling for the lead. He's been pushing hard and he's binned it. Very easy place to bin it there. That could be race over for him, depending how much damage he's got. This is for position assassin, should be an easy pass. We're on fresh tyres. Yep, as I suspected. That McLaren up there is also for position. This BMW's a back marker. We've got that P4 Porsche. 3 cars in front of me are all on different laps. What's this back marker doing? What? Why are you defending? He's P32 and he's defending the inside line there. Completely unnecessary.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What's us passing? Maybe he thought he was fighting for position with me, I don't know. But you didn't need to defend when I'm lapping him. 15 minutes left of the race. Far too much fuel in the car. Oh, too aggressive on the throttle. Big slide. Kind of wrecked my tyres with this, all this sliding. Slow exit by the McLaren, should be an easy pass here. We'll have to watch that get a good exit because I don't have the straight line speed. Good enough. 13 minutes to go. It's unlucky our pace improved a bit. If we hadn't been murdered by the McLaren, would have actually been a decent result. I think we had decent pace. I think we could have got top 10, top 8. Well, we were top 10, so I think we could have got a bit more if we hadn't been taken out so much. I actually wonder if that Honda hasn't got that much damage because he's still in P5. He's maybe actually just spun round and like clipped the wall because he was facing the wrong way, so maybe he's managed to keep it, kind of save it and keep it out the wall a bit, because it doesn't look like he's actually, like when we got that collision we lost our steering and everything in that pit, whereas it doesn't look like he's got that bad damage. He's maybe just wrecked his tyres. That was a slow exit. I'll have a look at the replay after this. This will be our final race for today. We'll have a look at the replay though and find out what's happened with that McLaren. And also the first lap, because I'm not sure if we got a collision there or not, because it didn't pick up any damage, so I'm not sure if we slightly avoided the collision on the exit of turn 1, I'm not sure. Or the entry of turn 2, whatever you call it. Or whatever you want to call it. But I definitely thought we hit the Ferrari trying to avoid the spinning Honda, and I think but I don't think we got any damage from it, so I'm wondering if we maybe just avoided a collision. We'll have to look at the replay and see. Sometimes if it's the tiniest of taps, the game doesn't pick it up. So it might have been that, or it might have been lag. Sometimes it lags, so you think you've hit someone when you haven't, or you don't think you've hit someone and you did hit them. It can go both ways with lag. But thanks everyone for tuning in to the stream. It's been a longer stream today, but thanks everyone for sticking around. And hopefully do some more LFM next week. Got work tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, so I might not get a chance to do any streaming till Tuesday, unfortunately. Hopefully my monitor stands and I can get that arrives and I can get that set up and a video made for that on Monday. Ten and a half minutes. You can kind of take it easy just now. We don't really have to worry about positions or that. We're not really going to gain any more. Just have to make sure we don't get any off tracks. I've kind of wrecked the tyres a bit from all the overtakes and sliding. We had a few big slides, but we pitted quite early. I was going to pit. I wanted to pit later, to be honest, but I didn't fuel up the car enough for a late pit stop. Yeah, that Honda must have just overheated his tyres because he's catching me quite quickly.
The faster car is approaching.
Either that or he's got very small damage because he's still quite quick. So, our pace in this car is improving. We still have a lot of pace to find, but it is improving. So as I say, this is our first week with this car, so it's definitely improving quite quickly, which is good. Let him by on the straight. See how easy he passed me on the straight. Then we both don't really lose much time because he's going to pass me with his straight line speed. Okay. Didn't really take the inside line there. He actually left me space up. At least unlike the Ferrari who just expected me to back out. He anticipated that I might stay on the outside. That was actually much better by him there. But there I was actually just letting him through. With the Ferrari I was still round the outside because I was trying to not lose time to the Porsche as well, so I was still battling for my position, whereas the Ferrari just kind of forgot I was there. It was the Honda actually left me space, which was good. What? What?
Car behind you.
Only 6.9 seconds, but tiny bit of grass there. That really spun. That really reacted quite quickly to that grass. Only slightly touched it and immediately into the wall. Only a tiny bit of damage. Well, we'll see how big it is when we actually get to the high speed corners. But yeah, a bit of an unlucky race, to be honest. Had we not had the collision with the McLaren, it could have been quite a good race. Hopefully we don't lose much safety rating. As long as it doesn't go under 4, I think it is. Yeah, as long as it doesn't go under 4, then I don't mind too much. I need to check what it is right now. I think it was, can't remember now if it was 4.2. No, I think it was 5.2 before this race, but I'm not sure if it will go up or down. We have had a couple of collisions, but then it's a long race, so. But yeah, just slightly touched the grass there in that last lap and just went completely through me in the road. Such a tiny touch as well. I didn't expect it to react so violently. At least it isn't affecting it as much as Imola, because we got a lot more Imola. What was that?
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Don't know what happened there.
Car on the
Just
left.
as I hit the brakes, car. Leave me some space. Don't know what happened there into that left-hander. Maybe I braked on the curb. This is a brake. The rear of the car just stepped out. Maybe I braked on. Maybe I was braking on the curb slightly. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the replay. I think we'll just take it easy now. I don't want to lose any more safety rating. We're going to lose the yellow tons of it. But at least if we can make sure we don't lose safety rating, that would be good. It's just a shame and just frustrating that again the race was destroyed from another driver, but wasn't the driver that took us out wasn't intentional. Like last race, an Audi took us out as we tried to avoid them, but it wasn't the Audi's fault. He got spun around by BMW, and in this race, the McLaren, he just spun himself on the grass and
Car on the right.
we'll just let this guy through, and that just completely destroyed it for us. It was annoying with the McLaren because I was too close to react. Like I was right on his rear bumper going into that corner, so I wanted to try and get past him on the exit because I knew he had gone a bit deep. So that's why I was so close. Had I been a bit further back, I probably would have been able just to go to the right hand side and just drive past him. What is going on? Is that the rear wing? I just had no grip there at all.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Is that because of the aero damage maybe? I just went round that right hander there, and just the car just spun out. Felt like it just suddenly had no grip. I wonder if that's just my aero damage. Oh well. At least we had a good start, good battles. But yeah, I think
Slow car ahead.
that is my aero damage, because that I drove that corner how I usually would, and the rear just completely unloaded. So I think that's just my aero damage causing me to spin there.
Slow car ahead.
I would like to get that position back from the Alpha. but I don't want to spin again. To be fair though, pretty sure I hit the front of the car when that sail damage was on the front and the side. So I don't know why it unloaded so much there. But it's definitely a very weird spin. Could be the tyres, I don't know. Just felt like all of a sudden the rears were on ice. Felt like I just lost the wing momentarily. Don't know what went wrong there. Got like 2 laps, maybe 1. 2. Oh, come on, no! What is going on this race? That was me being stupid and not braking enough. I'd be very surprised if my safety rating doesn't drop. I'm trying to get a good exit to try and start closing in on the Aston. Completely messed up. I think we've got this lap and then, yeah, we don't find that now. Oh, frustrating race. Frustrating. We'll come back for more LFM next week and try and gain a bit more time. Gain a bit more safety, sorry, and ELO. Oh no! Honda!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Final lap battle, please don't hit me. Cannot afford another contact. Final lap. You can see the straight line speed right at the end of that straight. Oh, that was a mistake by me there.
Clear on the right.
Try cut back. Nope, he's got that move so far. Try and get it back if we can. I'm gonna have a nosy here. There we go. Get him to outbrake himself a wee bit. He's gonna have the toe and a better top speed here. Gonna put us alongside, side by side here. Can we hold on to it? Don't want to go too deep. He's still going to be on the outside of us. Sorry! I did not expect him to try and hold it around the outside there. Didn't mean to push him so wide. I understeered. Oh no! We both go wide. Oh no, that's a shame he's on the grass. Oh, that's a shame. That was a good effort by him there. Hopefully I didn't push him onto the grass. And he just went wide. I don't know. I went very deep there myself. That is not good for my safety. That is not being a good... Sorry. Didn't mean to hit that Ferrari. Misjudged that. Alright guys, I'll just double check my safety. But as always, thank you very much for watching the stream and hope you all enjoyed. I'll just double check my safety rate and then I have to go for my tea. Right, there we go, we can leave that. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Bit unlucky, both of those races getting taken out. But one of those things. Yeah, our safety rating was 5.26 before that. It's 4.94. So we have to go back to Imola to get the safety rating because it's 0.06 too low. And our ELO is dropped by nearly 100. So frustrating. So frustrating when that happens. Oh well. Is what is. We'll do some more next week. Let me double check what the schedule is. Silverstone for the sprints. Kailami next week for the sim race shop. So I'll maybe do an Imola race if I've got time this weekend. Won't be able to stream it, but I'll try get one of them done. That'll get my safety rating up so we can do the sim shop ones next week at Kailami, because that's great for the Porsche. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you again next time.